Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. And today, of course, is Thursday. Just a reminder for tomorrow that I'm going shopping and laundry with Krista. And yes, Ed does want to come with us. So, which means that we will be more than likely late with the show. Alright, so tomorrow will be a late show. Maybe at Laundry 101, which will be our final destination. So we'll see what happens for tomorrow. So tomorrow, don't be surprised if tomorrow's show will be late, because tomorrow is Friday and we have things that we gotta get. Supplies for the house that we need, besides cat food. Okay. And we need a lot of little things. So, just thought you'll get you caught up on that. Today, Stan CT referenced an article from me from the World Economics Forum discussing social disintegration. What he means by that, that's not what the title's called, but it is a very interesting piece in its own right. I'm going to pull the article up right now, right here. And I'm going to go through, let me get the article up on my screen here so I can see it. They call it Why Global Leaders Are Terrified About Social Cohesion Erosion. Let me just say, I read the article. I see what they're talking about with social cohesion. Let's see if I can give you a quick recap of what it is here. The global pandemic has blazed a long trail of upheavals, the vast majority of which had surging inflation rates, small business devastation, and a death toll that has climbed above the last 10 years of casualties from the flu. But according to a new report from the World Economics Forum, that is not the worst of it. What we should fear most is the social cohesion erosion. That is the fastest growing threat to our planet since the COVID crisis struck. What exactly is social cohesion erosion? If you think of it, it sounds scary. You're not alone. According to the World Economics Forum, it's perceived as a critical threat to the world across all time spans, short, medium, and long term. And it says here, is seen along the most potentially damaging for the next 10 years. Social cohesion worsens upon rising divisions and polarizations in society, as income inequalities are exacerbated by the pandemic's lopsided recovery. For example, with 53 million people projected to live in extreme poverty by 2030, while billionaires grew richer than ever. Erosion also lurks in the fissures created by opposing viewpoints, vaccines, and on the face mask mandates, and the rallying cries for long-awaited racial justice in historically oppressed communities. Put it simply, the crumbling of civil society fractured by divergent forces from within. Considering the attack on the U.S. Capitol by Donald Trump supporters a year ago, that's a manifestation of the instability. That political polarization that risks creating, the report says, in a pessimistic scenario, it's just a harbinger of what's to come. And the voters seem to feel it looming. In a recent poll, they named the division in the country as the greatest worry and said they expected it to increase in 2022. Yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie about this. I call it something else. I call it society collapse. social collapse, society collapse. It's a real thing, but what no one really understands is what we gotta do is we gotta send out the equivalent of a repair crew to repair society. I don't know you're gonna do it. It seems like everybody has a million ideas. But yeah, society is in very bad state of repair right now, and it's not getting any better at all. People feel a sense of loss and disillusionment as our society has just basically not really progressed towards the right means of recovery. Okay, so how would you begin to fix this? Well, first of all, there's so many things that why our society is collapsing. Even though we have social media that could bring us all together, and yet it seems that the social media system is actually kind of hastening the division amongst people. Even small town America is not as unified anymore. The people are feeling more or less disillusioned by their own communities. And the division is like cracks in concrete. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Actually, it's more like cracks in asphalt. And the sidewalks are cracking, and every year they crack more and more to eventually you get pieces of sidewalk that crumble off or potholes form. The sad truth is there is no easy fix. Maybe we need to go back and look where all the divisions started out. Particularly, we know that the pandemic was hastened it, but it was already in existence before this. We've talked about it on this channel before, the divisions that started out long ago. I mean, I don't even have an exact date of when I could say it started. But let me point a few pivotal examples. 1969 Stonewall was when the LGBTQI community finally stood up against the policies that were in place at the time against sodomy. Now, and also stood up for gay rights. I would think that's one example. And then, of course, also we'll talk about the Civil Rights Movement, too, in 1964, because that also was another key factor. That's where the race card, Rosa Parks, comes in. Okay? Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech was kind of another lightning rod event of trying to get civil rights equality to all races and all people in the United States. Not a bad thing in its own right. But as far as the World Economic Forum goes, is one sense they don't really want equality, because if they got everybody together on one side, they realize that their goose would be cooked. Okay, so that's a fact. But yes, I've seen it. It's not a single event that caused this deterioration of our society cohesion. There's a lot of things that did it together. Broken homes, latchkey kids, anyone? These people, these events that have occurred, especially in the case of the latchkey kids, the broken homes started around the 1980s. After both mom and dad started going to work in the 1970s. But don't forget, things were getting so expensive that they had to. Okay? 1970s, we had the huge inflationary spike of the Jimmy Carter years. Yes, guys, 1976 to 1980, it's the same problems we're seeing today. it's repeating. A president at the time who did not have a clear idea how to solve the problems of the economy, and it showed. We're seeing inflation rates now in this country that it's spiraling out of control. Some people say, that's just economic, but it also is social economic as well, because it meant now that in order to keep food on the table and a roof over their heads, Americans, both mom and dad, had to go to work. And then so you begin to see the beginning of the latchkey kids. That has kids that, of age, say 16 years, or maybe even younger in some cases, 14 years, taking care of themselves more and more while mom and dad were both working to bring home an income. So yeah, that's the start of it. But what's the solution to solve it? Well, I think the first thing is that communities need to come up and discuss, what do we still have in common as a community? Let's start with the local communities first. What does our town have in common that still brings us together? We may be divided among many things, but the fact of the matter is, what makes a community work is a common sense of values. If you don't have those, you don't have a community. Unfortunately, Leo's not here today to discuss this because she's been invited out to brunch. So that reason, it's just me and you, and we'll try to get people on the panel like we usually do. Let me get the panel link up. I think I did post it, but I'm not sure. No, I did not. Okay, let me post the panel link. It's the common link. It's the one we use every day. It's not like it's really unusual, right? Our panel link. You'd think I would be having this as a shortcut somewhere in my clip buffer. I do, but not as much as I would like. It is there. I didn't know. Yeah. So that's the question. Okay, speaking of noodles, there he is right there. Good morning.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, listen, I just want to let you know we had a rockin' live stream last night, Michelle. You did a very good job. Very good last night.
Yeah. By the way, I have an article we're discussing right now. Is the collapse of social cohesion. I want to know what you think about that.
Wait, what is it again?
I'll show you the article so you can see what I'm talking about. No way, I don't have to. Here we go. Right here. And I want to know what you think of this. Okay, so let me rewind this to the top of the page. Why global leaders are terrified about social cohesion erosion. Here's a couple talking points right here. I'll let you read this again. The global pandemic has blazed a long trail of upheaval. The vast majority of it had surging inflation rates, small business devastation, and death toll that climbed above the last 10 years of the casualties in the flu.
Pull it back towards you. Sorry.
But here is the part we need to see. What exactly is social cohesion, you ask? Right here. And I wanted to know what you think of this one. Trying to get this line up. Oh, anyway, come on. Okay, so explains here that they're talking about how their economy is kind of just socially is just crumbling. And I wanted to know what you think about this. It's a crumbling of civil and society fractured by divergent forces from within. So what's your opinion on this?
All I know, Michelle, is that after every natural disaster, after every war, after whatever, industry picks up. All right. Now, The new thing that I've noticed since this pandemic, all
Ed,
these social programs, that they held so dear, and people felt like, oh, we needed this, they no longer exist
Right.
because of the pandemic. And you're starting to see these social programs disappear, and no one's complaining about them disappearing.
Excuse me, I've been screaming at some of my wings about the soup kitchen for a while now.
Yeah, but Michelle, everyone's got to eat, everyone's got to sleep, everyone's got to use the restroom, right?
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm talking about these other social programs where people were just basically sitting there and putting stuff in files, sending out emails. They were really, they were like bullshit jobs. Now these programs have closed down. These people have lost their jobs. 38 million people in the United States have quit their jobs in the last month.
Right. Right now, the unemployment claims have just spiked to an unexpected 280,000 jobless claims in this month alone.
And of course, Biden and all of them are saying, oh no, jobs are up. They're always up around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
Right.
Because they have these part-time jobs, they need people to show up, and they're seasonal work, and they latch onto that shit, and they tell people, oh no, everything's fine, look at this, look at the job numbers. Why aren't they talking about the job numbers now? Why isn't Biden and Kamala Harris jumping all over the job numbers now? 38 million people alone this month. 38 million.
Right. So how do we solve the problem?
I'm telling you right now, mandates, get rid of them. Stop shunning people. Stop making people believe that because you're not vaccinated, you're somehow dangerous, that you're a Trumper, that you're anti-American, that you're anti-this, whatever, you're a terrorist. I mean, Michelle, 3 months ago, they were trying to claim these people who didn't want to get vaccinated terrorists.
Right. And they still do. The mainstream media is still socially shaming those who choose to remain unvaccinated.
You know how you shove it in their face, Michelle? Ask them how many homeless people are unvaccinated. Ask them how many African Americans are unvaccinated, and then they shut the hell up. They stop talking like that. They stop saying all these people are. Oh yeah, well they're just. It's available to everyone, Michelle. I proved it. I did a live stream, right? I called CVS. They wanted my information. I told them, no, I'm homeless. They said, no problem. We'll set up an appointment for you.
Yeah.
Anybody can get this. Anybody. But people choose not to. And depending on the color of your skin or your political affiliation, you are being targeted, and you are being shunned and made fun of. It's disgusting.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the thing is that is part of the problem, but I think, like I said earlier, the problem goes back a long way towards the erosion of social cohesion, and it's not just this pandemic, although this pandemic has brought it more to the forefront, but I think it started, way before the pandemic, the beginning of the erosion of our society cohesion. I think that the hardest thing to explain to some people is that for some reason in the last 20 years alone, there has been more pushing of race theory than anything. Where this is completely the opposite what Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King wanted. They wanted people to see themselves as one regardless of skin tone. And yet our society now keeps pushing that there's a bigger difference between the two groups than there really is.
Right. And Michelle, I remember when I was going to school, there was only one race, the human race. And now they're telling you, no, that's not true. What happened? What happened the past 20 years?
So what the hell is going to happen
in
now?
1998.
What's going to happen one day when we start eventually meeting other races from other planets? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't come up with examples because I haven't met any other ET races yet or pan-dimensional races yet. But the thing is, okay, I got Steve Elliott wants to come on.
Oh my God!
All right, well, let him on. Anyway.
Botter, Michelle. That's Botter, Michelle.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe Botter wants to contribute to the program.
Are you enabling Botter by letting him up here?
Well, he's obviously is technically invited to be. Anybody is, as long as they don't act like a jerk. That's the key. So, if he wants to contribute something positive to the discussion, I mean, again, now you're talking about profiling my audience, the people that I do not know. But if he has anything to say about this, I would like to hear his view.
He's not going to say anything about it. He never does. He never says anything, Michelle. He tells you to go F off and he's going to swat you. That's all he does. Okay. He's a one-trick pony, Michelle.
Yeah, well, theoretically, there's nothing to swallow me for. Oh, he just typed in the text in the text section.
Yeah, I know. I'm ignoring it.
It doesn't say a lot. It says go back to work. Hi, Michelle. Are you loser? I think he's talking about you. Yeah. Go back to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michelle, listen. I'm a loser, right? I'm at work right now, right? Getting paid, paying my taxes. This guy is on YouTube 24 hours a day harassing people. Who's the loser?
Well, some would say that I'm not working, but I'm working. This is my work. I mean, this is what I do. You know. Yeah. It's the best I can do with my disability.
Let's put it this way. There's no. I would never hire you to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So.
Well, that's why I'm self-employed.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. You want to be good at it. You want to be a good saleswoman.
You want to be a good salesman. Well, I want to try to be a good commentator. That's what I want to try to do. Is I want to try to bring awareness to issues like this social cohesion issue, because it is something that affects our society. If we can't get people, even in our local communities, to agree on anything, then we don't even have a community. If we can't get people to at least find some shred of something that brings a community together, even on the local level, that's not a community. That's totally just like a whole bunch of separate people just basically sleeping in an area. But there has to be some commonality of why people came together in the first place.
Right.
That's what it comes down to when they say social breakdown. Because if you don't have that, that's a core part of the human condition is the social need. If you can't provide this, then there's no reason to have cities. There's no reason to have towns or villages or townships. Because those things are built upon the concept of social cohesion. That people would feel like there's something there. So,
Michelle, you want to know an inconvenient truth that people don't like hearing? Everything that's been created even civil rights, even the right to vote, all this stuff.
I see Stephen Elliott.
Has been created by white privilege.
He says seasons messed up. I'm calling Karate Guy. Michelle would be a great salesperson. She's not a loser. Sorry, something happened, Michelle. Okay. But as I said, if you don't have what it takes to make a community, you don't have a community. Okay?
You don't have a community without white privilege. I'm just telling you that right now.
I mean, like you said, the pandemic alone has totally fractured many of the social networks that we used to have. Even if it's something as simple as getting together at a local business to have a coffee and a donut. When that business closed, that started to splinter people away from each other. Never mind the opposing viewpoints, which does it too, but I just don't see how we can actually recover that if we don't find out what it takes to bring people back together. Okay. Says sorry something happened, Michelle. Okay, that's what he said. I'm actually wondering what Red Foreman is saying time to go to bed when I did sleep for 7 hours. Thank you very much. But I mean, this is something that the article very clearly states what I've been feeling the whole time. That there is something seriously. I hear you. I at least. We don't have to keep raising hands, guys. I got both the side chat open on the.
Steven who's doing that, not me. Steven.
Who's doing it? Me even. I don't know.
Steven is doing that, Michelle.
Oh, I know. You also were raising your hand, too. Oh, it doesn't matter. I see you both raising your hand back and forth. What does the rest of you, Red? What do you think, Red? I know that you're not on the panel right now, but I would like to try to get more people on the panel, or at least people in the general chat, to talk about this. Red Foreman, what do you feel? What's causing the social erosion of our cultures, our societies worldwide? Please know it's not just an American-only issue. I want to know what you think. And the other people that are reading this or watching this who have time or have the ability to speak, what do you think is causing this to happen? I got an opinion on it. Of course you do. I think.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was responding to this loser. Listen, why is it happening? I'm telling you why it's happening. I told you, because everyone's getting on this.
Somebody's Noodles, your record's stuck.
Oh my god!
All right.
Can you please get rid of him, Michelle? I can't even speak.
I see the hand raising, Steve. You don't have to do that.
The reason why everything's failing.
All right, Harmon, let me fix the sound problem,
because
guys.
People are talking about,
let me fix the sound problem.
back in that day, right?
Okay, let me fix the sound problem because the sound has got messed up again. So let me fix that. Open that up again. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. That's because you're using independent Soundflower instead of going straight to the system, because it provides ability to keep the sound levels from getting too ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I had to reset. As you were saying, Noodles.
Used to hold people like Andrew Carnegie in high regards, right? Those people were considered great people, great innovators. They helped people out.
Stop.
They created
I see
things.
You. Come on.
Huh?
He was wondering why I had to temporarily leave the chat for a second because we had a problem with the sound. Okay, now it's fixed. So, how would you fix the problem?
So stop with this whole white fodder. Stop it.
stop it or I'm going to have to kick you because you're just distracting. I see you. I'm reading the side chat, guys. I'll show you that. I'm reading the side chat. Right now, I'm reading both side chats. Allow me to demonstrate.
So he's doing it, Michelle. Look.
Oh, don't worry. I'll show
now he's accusing you of attacking him. Get rid of him, Michelle, and this won't happen. Get rid of him, I'm telling you. This all started when he showed up.
Yeah, I know. But
he's a YouTube terrorist, I'm telling you.
In this case, look, between the two of you, I don't want to get into this side thing and derail the whole conversation because this would be really a major loss. Nikki Odell.
All right, Michelle, then I'll tell you something right now. If I leave, Michelle, if I leave, who are you going to be talking to? You think you're going to be talking to this idiot? No. Oh, great, Nikki's here. This is also another bot account. Why do you let these people in here? Nikki Odell's botter, and so is Stephen Elliott. Okay.
All right. How do we know that? I know Butter has a lot of accounts.
I'm telling you because they're been on my threat.
Maybe Michelle, maybe you should switch the sound system over to the. Hold on, let me change my audio settings on this before this thing gets too crazy. Already the computer's starting to have a nervous breakdown. Oh no. The computer's starting to have a nervous breakdown. Let me see if I can try to resurrect my computer chapter from session before it totally goes up in smoke. Alright, hold on a minute here. That was from earlier I was going to do that. Alright, so hit cancel. I don't need to do that now. Okay, so let me just change the sound device here. This might help a bit to get send a load off the machine. Let's turn the Soundflower, change it to just line line out. Okay, it's gonna be a lot louder, guys. Just telling you now. No, I can't hear shit. Oh. Ha! Very interesting.
Don't let this He's happy.
Alright, hold on.
Get him out of here.
Alright, so you guys can hear me now, right?
See? He's hacking, Michelle.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Alright, well, right now, somebody is creating a really big problem here with the sound. I don't. Alright, so let's focus to the other chat real quick here. Oh my god, this thing is so left behind. Alright, so.
Yeah, it's Stephen Elliott, and it's also Nikki Odell.
Team Noodles.
Yes, you are bothered.
Good morning. Alright. Alright, let's get rid of these two jabbers here. Alright, let's get you out of here. Before my computer has a nervous breakdown. Remove that one.
Yes, I'm getting Nikki out of here. Bye, Nikki. Listen, the real problem
is having a nervous breakdown right now. Okay, so
back in the day, Michelle. Back in the day, people like Andrew Carnegie were held in high regards. Oh my God, he's back. He's back, Michelle.
I know that, but all right. You don't have. I was going to try to show you that I'm looking at the side chat of the Hangouts Meet and the regular YouTube chat as well, so you don't have to keep raising your friggin' hand. Considering I'm seeing both of you at the same time.
He's doing it, Michelle. This guy's out of control, Michelle.
I noticed that. I don't know why he just doesn't talk on the regular chat like everybody else says. Okay.
And look, he's back again. And he came back with your avatar, by the way, Michelle. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah. I saw that.
Well, he's hacking into your computer. I'm telling you, you gotta block this guy.
I'm trying to. He's managed to find a way to totally turn Google Meets into a friggin' train wreck.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna have to do is let me close this session, and then I'll talk to you on the Discord or in the Well, I could talk to you on Discord, but maybe or at least maybe I might do that. Let's see. Do you have Discord? If you do, join me there.
Okay.
All right, so it's a mess over there. Okay, I don't know why, but I only have a few. Okay. He says to kick someone named Steven and Nick. These two people constantly raising their hands, cutting up the sound, turning the sound into sushi. And I can't hear nothing. I turn off the sound flower to help with the sound. And then let me just go back into the panel and get the meat back up here. Let's try to get this thing back and fix the sound system now. And by the way, I did look into something having to do with the sound and video networking on the system. Because some people may not realize this, but there is a situation where we are using X264 encoding instead of H264. But we've been using X264 encoding from day one. And that has not been a problem. But apparently, that's no longer the case anymore. Because what's happening is I don't know if maybe my Mac needs new heatsink grease or whatever, but it's just Google Meets has gotten so big it's clogging up the network when it runs. Who is Butter? No, he's not. I don't really know exactly who Butter is. Okay, but the panel's back up again, guys. Please you do not have to raise your hand if you're in the panel, because I do have a side chat for the panel I can open as well. And that's a feature that exists, which is good for when Red Foreman comes in on and he doesn't want to talk for whatever reason. Let's get Noodles back on again. And Leo, why don't you come on too? It's the same link as always. Okay, so we're at the sound fix for now. Let me get Leo.
So as I was saying, Michelle,
Yeah.
You have people like Andrew Carnegie, right? People of privilege who have helped out the American people for hundreds of years. People like this, right? Now these people are being shunned. They're basically being told
now we gotta know someone named
they're evil, that they're terrible people.
Tony. Who the hell's that? Probably the same problem. It's probably just another. I don't know. Maybe we can get Leo on here. I know she said she was supposed to go to brunch, but obviously she's moderating the chat. All right, so it's been going on for at least, I would say, the last 100 years. I don't think it goes back too much before that. Because before that, the United States pretty much had, and most of the world, seemed to have a pretty cohesion social structure. So we're talking back to the 1920s here. The question
Well,
is
here's
still,
the thing. I don't think so, because people of privilege are being shunned, and they're not being allowed to participate in the creation of the society. I mean, these are the people that everybody shuns now, but these are the people that actually created all these great programs for people. I mean, Andrew Carnegie, think about it. He gave his own money. He was a philanthropist.
okay.
Philanthropist, yeah.
So how do you solve the problem then? That's the
Telling
question.
you, some people who complain about white privilege, because white privilege, I'm telling you something right now. The reason why women are allowed to vote, the reason why blacks are allowed to vote, the reason why there was the end of slavery was because of white privilege. White privileged people did that. The poor white people didn't start a freaking war. It was all rich white people. It was people of privilege.
I think it goes more rich privilege. Who's got the most money?
But my point is that people like to pick out skin color.
Yeah.
They love pointing out skin color for some reason. I don't know why. But the reality of it is, when people talk about white privilege saved this country. It saved a lot of people's lives too. It made our lives better.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, but the thing is that Martin Luther King was totally against the idea of white privilege. He wanted everybody.
Who funded Dr. Martin Luther King? Who paid for all that stuff? It was white privilege that paid for that. This is my point. The guy who wrote "I Have a Dream" was a white dude. He was privileged enough to take his time out of his day and write Dr. Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech. It was written by a white Jew, by the way. That's white privilege. I don't have the time to do that. Do you have the time to do that? Maybe you do. I think you have white privilege.
Even if it was written by a white Jew, doesn't the white Jew also want to have a dream too, to be equal and free?
Everybody. But my point is that people took that and they think that it's only black people. Everybody wants that. It was a speech that was for everybody. Okay? But now in 2022, we're so fucking divided. I'm telling you something right now. That Dr. Martin Luther King would be rolling in his fucking grave right now if he saw what was going on. And no offense to all the gay people out there, but you know what? Dr. Martin Luther King didn't agree with your marriages or your adoption of children. I'm telling you something right now. He was a reverend. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay, what about the economic divisions in this country too? Red wants to.
But there's always been that. What do you want? What do you want? Everyone to be rich? Guess what's going to happen when everyone's rich? Oh, great. Fucking birds.
Yep. Okay. The one thing is, I really think that there's a lot more that's going on behind the scenes besides the race card. I don't think we're really seeing the elephant in the room for what it is. Which is, people don't even feel like they're part of anything anymore.
Phil, I'm telling you something right now. You know how many times this month I've been asked what race I am, what color I am, and this is just trying to get the freaking damn COVID vaccination. They want to know what race I was. I told them I didn't know. What does it matter? I said I don't know. What are you?
There's 2 reds in here. I don't get why there's 2 reds in here. All right, so all right.
Next time I'm just gonna say human.
All right, this is gonna be ridiculous.
That's a fake. Those are fake reds. That's botter. I'm telling you.
All right, you know what we're gonna have to do, Noodles? I'm gonna have to just make it easy right now before this computer crashes again, and just close this session and restart it. Hold on a minute. Here. Oh, too late. It beat me to it.
All right, bye.
All right, so I'm going to have to figure out what's going on here. Alright, so let me open up the panel on Discord as well. If Noodles has Discord, it'd be better for him to be on Discord with me than anything. Because apparently the Hangouts has got bugs. They never fixed, apparently. I'm paying something like $10 a month for a workspace subscription for a program that has technical glitches that nobody understands. I can't tell you how frustrating that is. That, so let's just check my sound system here. Audio, video, sound. Oh, wait a minute. Adjust the lighting, nothing wrong with that. Test speakers. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so what I would like to see is a way to fix the problems. I know, Ray, it's not you. I figured that out in the end. Maybe what we should do is, why don't we open up the Discord channel chat as well? That sounds like an idea. Let's open up the general chat and Discord. General chat, no music. And, so I'm in there right now, and general chat, no music. So, on Discord, so that way we can, because there's something going on in Hangouts. And, so if you want to talk, let me get the link, for that general chat, no music area. Okay, so let's create an invite link. And let's set an invite link to no limit, never expire, because we can always reuse it again, right? Alright, so copy the new link. Okay. Join our Discord voice panel. Because it seems that the Discord has better and tighter security than the regular link. I got it. I don't know why it's doing that. You don't have to spam me. Come on, give me a break. Noodles the bounty hunter, I'm going back for lunch a bit. Pig Red Hangouts, having fun at your show, Jab Noodles. Butter. Okay, the fact of the matter is, just quit panel link.
Hey, Michelle, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out
Can you hear me, dog?
what's going on here with all the craziness with the meats. I think the meats is kind of messed up. Okay, so our Discord panel link, because that works fine. Alright, so oh, wait a minute. You made a typo? Oh, I got it right. Gotta do HTTPS. HTTPS. Okay. So how is this person causing the Google Meets to mess up so bad? Just doing it, Michelle, that's all. It's just the person doing it found out that there's a glitch in Google Meets that they found that they could exploit for their own purpose. One of the ways is that they're doing
botting,
it is
oh,
they are
botting's here again, Michelle.
basically taking a way to totally crash the system. Okay, so in other words, it's not like it's your fault or anything. Also, I wonder if Chrome is also part of the problem. Again, we're talking about social disintegration. I think that counts as social disintegration as well. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Well, I need the closed captions. I know. Shoot. Yeah. So let's get the. So right, you need the Google Meets to read the captions. Sorry about that. You think that the problem might be is that maybe the situation is that I wonder if it's Chrome itself that's the problem. Well, we can fix that easy enough. Let's try it. So let's quit Chrome. Let's see if we can fix any memory leaks. And okay, yeah, I just cleared up a whole bunch of stuff in the swap file. Are you still there, Noodles? So let me go back to the panel here. I'll come back because we're still streaming, so we'll get that back on the screen. Go to content. Go to live. Okay, go to manage. Yeah, I can show you live anyway. And then just pull the chat up so you can see it. Pop out chat. You think this computer needs more memory? It wouldn't hurt any. I mean, you've got 16 gigabytes, but something is causing our panel to really use up a lot of resources. Spiders, Black Spy, no, uncovered. I don't know who that is. So let's get the panel back up here. Get that on here on the screen. So Michelle needs the captions, guys. That's one of the things that makes her work a lot easier. Is when she can hear and read the captions. In some cases, they help keep the show from getting too crazy. Yeah, and people don't realize that when you have multiple handicaps, Michelle has to do what she has. Okay, that's good. So let's see who's still on the Discord meets. Nobody, just us. So, what do you see? I guess that's an example of social cohesion erosion right there, isn't it? The whole system is even on a show with even discussing a common theme, people can't seem to get together to discuss those common themes for some reason. It makes me wonder if our society will ever get to good. Some people don't know about your games yet. But all I know is that for me, as a content creator, maybe we need more RAM, obviously. What's the temperature in the processor right now? It's normal, 74. Okay. All right, so while we're waiting, let me go ahead and pull up some of the card readings for today. Let's pull up the Oracle card, and let's pull up the let's see, monitor webcam. Let's pull up some Oracle cards right now, and then maybe we'll do a tarot reading. Because I think that there's something they really need to shuffle. Well, we do a little bit, but not much. Alright, so what's today's Oracle card reading for this show? What's today's Oracle card reading for this show? What's today's Oracle card reading for this show? Alright, this one sticks out. Whoa, not the whole stack. Alright, so I got a card. Let's see what it says. It says it's Baslet, Guardians, and Protection. Now, Bastet. We had this card earlier, and we can see I never looked at it before. It's always a cat it's a cat card. Bastet, Guardian, and Protectress. And she's wearing a sign of Inca. So, let's go back to that reading. For number 4, I forgot to switch the screen over. Oops. Alright, there we go. Number 4 is as follows. Know when to seek action, when to be still. Know when to give and when to receive. Release your need for complete control or perfection. Become an observer in situations and walk the middle road path. Stay away from harm by avoiding dangerous situations. Be cautious as you move around risk situations, including those involving investments and relationships. Celebrate your sensuality, whether you are single or with a partner. Remember, sensuality is part of you in everything you do. It is not only about how sexy you feel, but how deeply appreciative everything that pleases your senses. Create moments in your day that bring you great delight and satisfaction. Yeah, but as far as the situation goes, channels like mine depend on technology to do its job. And so when things go, or people take advantage of destroying the sound, you need to mod Leo in your Discord. I will. Okay, I didn't even know she was in my... I know she... I'll take care of that right now. Let's see. Where is she? Oh, I know how. Easiest way. 1 minute. Let me fix that right now. Server settings. Okay. Mods. Okay. Members. Okay. Can I search for names? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna give her moderator access. Okay, escape. Okay, she's got a wrench in there. She also sent me a message too as well. Okay, all done. So, okay. So, it sounds to me like the situation with the Discord is that somebody. I think part of the problem is that Noodles himself, is creating a bit of an issue. There's no power over me, but I don't know about that. All right, thank you. I'll fix them with the mod privileges on that on Leo. Yeah, so it's just an example of how frustrating it's gonna be. Okay. So let's see. I wonder what the poor Mac's feeling right now. Oh, the Mac Tarot. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit, Guides. How Mother S, not Father Yahweh. How is the Mac Pro feeling today? How is the Mac Pro feeling today? How is the Mac Pro feeling today? I think it feels like it's a little bit exhausted. I don't know why. I think the software is giving it constipation. How is the Mac Pro feeling today? Okay, good enough. Let's get some cards out. I got the 8 of Wands, the Magician, and the Devil. Aha. Well, 8 of Wands is crossroads, progress, success, grabs, goals. We have the Magician card too, which skill, diplomacy, determination, self-confidence, action. But the Devil card is indicative. Let me drop the card. Did I? Yeah. No, there it is. Okay, the Devil card. The card of Baphomet. The card of Capricorn. 15. Ignorance, submission, force, obsession, bondage. Does the Mac feel like it's in bondage? From feeling confidence to so why is the Mac feeling like it's in bondage? The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. Well, the Wheel of Fortune itself is usually a good card, so I wonder if there's something in the Wheel of Fortune that I'm missing. Destiny, success, letting go of control, felicity, change. Knight of Wands. He's shown as upon a journey to purchase plate of action. And then the last one is the High Priestess. I think it feels that there's something that's keeping it from doing what it's good at. And maybe that Google software that is, maybe Google Chrome, Google products are overwhelming the Mac, and the Mac feels like it's trapped doing an application that it doesn't really want. It's not a Casio watch, but it is a nice watch. It's a this watch band is more expensive than the watch itself. Yeah, it's a watch that is. I paid like $5 for the watch from Walmart, but this is a $17 watch band. Because the original watch band was the slimy silicone rubber. It just deteriorated, and I like the watch because it's cute, because there's not too many white watches, and so I decided to put a more expensive band on it. I had a lot of white leather bands, but they never really held up too well, so I decided to get a new band for it because it's a good watch, That's the way about the watch I have, is because it's a nice white watch. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we will be late on the show. It will not necessarily be at 10 a.m., so please remember that. Okay, there will be a show later today. There will be a show tomorrow, maybe a little later on, but we are going to be playing World of Warcraft today. Yes, we are. We're going to try to get to the next level in the game. Yeah, well, that's something me and Michelle want to see. We're at a point where she can get her flight certificate in Orgrimmar, and so that she'll be able to fly places. There's not too many white watches, but right now the biggest problem with white watches is, now this toothbrush is never used for any teeth. This has just been used for cleaning things like this. This watch band is a nice watch band, by the way. It just takes off. It's stainless steel. So, and it's got an E-light on it, electroluminescent light source. Everything I have is white. And it's water resistant. It's another reason it's a stainless steel band, because it's I don't know who makes the watch. It probably is some little Chinese company that makes it. But it's been a major part of my wrist for at least since 2019. Actually, it goes back further than that. I think it goes back to about 2016. I think 2016. Yeah. There you go. So, or at least Chinese, cheap Chinese watch, but it's still, it says made in China, so I'm not feeling it's Chinese made. It's not that fancy of a watch. But what it's got on a feature, I'm going to show you what I got on features on it, which I actually find kind of cool. There's a little bit of bling on my watch that you may not believe, but otherwise the watch is pretty standard. You probably can see that little round thing over there that seems to have some weird kind of BCD movement of some sort. I don't know what that really is for, but it's just kind of like bling. It's not really very fancy, but it's kind of cute. Plus, it's white, which is kind of nice. It's also water resistant too, so I can dunk it in the water and it's not going to damage it. So, so I bought the watch. The panel is open, guys. Oh yeah, there's two panels open. There's two panels open. They're both open. The Google Meets panel is. I know you can't. Let's take it all off and so I show it to you. I'm sure, hold it up like this. And I can see it, the effect I'm talking about. See that special thing there? I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's actually pretty cool. There is a bit of a pattern to it, but I'm not sure exactly what it's for. The instructions didn't actually clarify what it was for either. I don't think it is associated with the second hand, or seconds. That's all I know. This is associated with the seconds, but they don't really know. It's really not no tenth of a second. It's only not a hundredth of a second. Very nice, yeah. So it's been I haven't even had to change the battery yet, even though I have quite a few batteries that probably fit this watch. So yes, the Google Meets panel is open. So let me put the closed captions on here. We're not getting sound on the panel. We're not? No. Oh wait, yeah we are, but what? Why isn't it? I don't know. I mean, it's showing modulation 100% on transmit, so why isn't it not showing? I don't know. I mean, did something break in the panel? I don't know. Let's try refreshing the screen, see if the closed captions come up now. Alright, so let's get this thing working here. Join up on the panel here. It's like this thing is broken somehow. There we go. Alright, so let's get the panel up for you guys. Alright, so let's get that up. Copy. Okay. So let's get this thing up here. Our panel link. Yeah, I think that the Google Chrome copy is potentially compromising. I know a lot of people couldn't join earlier because of the situation with. Oh wait a minute! Wait! Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong guy. Come back as Mod Ranch. Sorry about that. All right, so I meant to pin this, and I ended up hitting you by mistake. All right, so okay, he's still mod. Yeah. Okay. So, how you doing, guys? So our panel link is back up. Noodles and Butter and Friends totally crashed it like 3 times. Nobody knows why they did that, but they did. They crashed it like 3 times. Nobody knows how they did it. No, Red, I accidentally took yours away by mistake, and I had to give it back to you. Because I was trying to pin the Google Meets link. So no, but what I'm saying is it was really weird because when Sputter or Steve something and a few other people came on, they like totally messed up the Chrome and Google Meets and everything, and nobody knows why. Well, it's a good channel, but my life is, like everything in the world, it depends on technology that sometimes can get really, really messed up pretty bad. I think you need more RAM. So, because you got triple core memory, maybe triple channel. So, what if you were to increase the RAM? How much RAM can they put in this thing? A South American sauerkraut has a jalapeno. Oh, pickled cabbage is pretty much a common thing in a lot of health meals. I don't know. So I'm going to check something real quick here. Capital One. Okay. And your balance in your card is pretty good. Alright, that's the Red Foreman. Is that really you, Red, or is that another doppelganger? Hello, yes, I will open up the side chat for you. I already got the side chat open. You don't have to keep raising your hand. That's why it's breaking. That's why it's breaking right there. It's that. It's he keeps raising his hand and it keeps overwhelming the machine. Red, you don't have to keep doing that. That's why it's breaking it. That's why it's constantly breaking. It's because of that reason. You don't have to do that. Yeah.
Sure, I understand.
Michelle, can you fix this? Yeah, that's how. All right. Something in Google Meets is messing up, guys. Right. Okay, I see it's not you. Might as well leave Google Meets closed because it keeps breaking. Right. The thing is that the captions are important for Michelle. She needs those. I know. But I don't need to keep breaking my system either. Is there any way you can actually shut that down so that... Oh my god. Alright, end call. Fake Reds have basically took over the entire chat. So, Can we create a new one? Well, if I'm going to use your captions, this will do better. I'll just go to another IP. I'll just go to another stream key. Yeah, I'm on another stream key now. It's totally not even publicly public. So I can at least set the captions on so I can see what's going on. I think you have to defrag the hard drive again. Probably. I had to, because unfortunately these people are compromising my computer. I don't know why Google Meets is being compromised like that. I got a question. Yeah, is it really Google Meets that's the problem? Or is it... that's a great question, Loom. I wonder about that. Let me try something. Let me pull Firefox. I'm just curious to see if Firefox has the same problem. And okay, so let's go to Meet. EJT. Let's see if this thing has the same problem with Firefox. Allow me to use your microphone. Yep. Allow. Okay, so let's see if this works any better. Of course, right now it's using the wrong microphone and camera, but let's see if I can get this the right one. So, let's go to settings. System default device is going to be... I don't have much of a choice. Oh. Microphones line in, camera, cam twist. Let's go to the OBS virtual camera. Allow. Okay. And audio, receive resolution. Let me set that to... Got it. I didn't even know Google Meets works with this. Firefox works with this. Excellent. I did not know that. Standard definition. Set audio resolution. Standard definition. General audio. System speakers. Okay, so the good news is we do get Meets open, but it's open in Firefox, not in that. So let's see if this does better. Let me close Chrome. Because Chrome is known for memory leaks. I know this for a fact because I have this problem with Ed's computer too. That it would crash. So I don't know why it does that, but it does. It will crash. Oh, just like his laptop was like... Chrome is known for having memory problems. And what it's doing is, it's just like it sounds like. It's just crashing constantly. So, I'm still looking at the screen here. Okay, pop out the chat window so I can see it here. Perfect. So Firefox seems to be a little more snappy than the Google Chrome is. So I think it doesn't surprise me any. So shut Meets down on one panel, and we have the I open up the main link for Google Meets in the Face Firefox. So we're going to see if we have any more problems with that. Again, on Firefox. Isn't technology lovely? No. Well, it sucks. All right. Yeah, I get it. And it's not working perfectly well, but yeah. Yeah, close the meets, might as well, since we have people wanting to ruin it for Michelle. Yeah, absolutely. And right now we do have the meets open again on Firefox. So I guess this is as good time as any to find out if Firefox is better than the other program, because Chrome itself is going to be a pig. I noticed this more and more from using Chrome, that it's taking control of my computer and turning my computer into a zombie. I think that's the double card. There's the Chrome, is the double card, and it's affecting my Mac in a bad way. I can't prove that with 100% certainty, but it definitely sounds like Chrome is the double card that we pulled up, because it's keeping my Mac from being the best it can be. So we're going to use Chrome to Firefox to for World of Warcraft gameplay. We don't normally stream directly with Firefox or Chrome. We just use it to read the chats. Gotcha. All right, so it seems that the people of Firefox, because it's open source, they're doing a better job at trying to clear out the junk. Maybe this is what Stan was talking about, social erosion. Maybe. I don't know. Stan, is Stan here still? Is Stan here? I don't know. Is Stan here? I wonder. Check. Is Stan here? It says the only one here is you. Ha! That's interesting. Let me just check something here. Can I actually go to people's channels now? No, that feature still don't work. Oh, for some reason you can go to it, but you get the chimpanzee symbol. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Updates available. Oh, why not? Download the update. I'm going to temporarily go inside and download the update from Firefox. I might as well, right? So you might notice I'm going to be going offline for a second, but reading your chats, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be a backup. So it's downloading the latest Firefox update. So you might notice some sound problems. Go to channel features at work. Status left. No, it doesn't. I tried it both on the Chrome and Firefox. It doesn't work on either one. I tried to go to your channel and it wouldn't let me. It just gave me the chimpanzee symbol. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Just so you don't think I'm blowing smoke out of my butt skis. Scene 3. Scene 2. Scene 2. Okay, so window capture, close that one. Display capture, turn that one on. Alright, so here's the screen. So when I go to your account, I click on your three dots, and I go to channel, that's the symbol I get. Something went wrong. For some reason, it won't let me go to your channel. But it's not totally broken, because if I go to... whoa, dude. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to this one here. Alright, never mind that. Right. So if I go back to, say, Nightbot, Nightbot right here, if I do the same thing for Nightbot's channel, and I go to channel, it says the same thing. It's broken. So that's a feature that they didn't fix right. I don't know why they didn't fix it right. I don't know what the reasoning was behind not fixing it right, but they didn't fix it. It's broken. It's broken. Just absolutely broken. I don't understand why. Well, how much money did Lolly give you in a mod for Discord? She's not a mod in my Discord. Okay, let's just answer your question. Oh, actually, she didn't even have to pay me anything. If I remember now. It was because I was trying to just constantly hide her all the time. Yeah, that's right. That's how that happened. But still, situation is. Let me free up the IO here. So I don't know what the say is with technology. Because she was always constantly being hidden. I remember why. So I made her a mod so that she couldn't be blocked. It doesn't matter if she died or not. But as far as the technology thing goes, I'm going to tell you right now, I find it kind of sad that the so-called technology that we depend on is constantly broken. All right, so now let me restart Firefox and see if the application is ready to be installed. Okay? So let me go back to Firefox now. I just restarted the app. Okay. And so we're going to go back to that. Don't ask me how this works. I don't understand how these software programs manage to get everybody working as well as they do. But right now I'm going to pull up the chat on the screen so I can see it, and then I'll put the meets back up. Okay. Pop out chat. So, and let's get the meets up. Okay. So, let's go to meet. All right. Yes, allow. I don't know why do I have to keep saying it over and over again. I think you do. Oh, because you didn't say. Oh, right. Well, that's okay. Well, I don't know. She could still come here if she wants. Yeah, she could still come here. A lot of people don't come into the panels anymore. Well, a lot of people come to my panels anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. Just nature of the situation. People come on the Discord for a while, stick around, and then they leave. I don't see a reason to get rid of the wrenches since they're really not a big deal anyway. Let's see. I mean, I see her. Yeah, okay. I could change the roles. All right, I'll take the moderator away, but I really don't normally do that. Maybe if she comes back on again, I'll give her wrench back. And so I see that there were some people. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You're going to still defrag the HG today? Yeah. I think that would help a bit. Probably. Alright, guys. I'll tell you what. Oh, our panel is open. It's open to Firefox. But I'm not really seeing anybody here on Firefox right now. I don't know why. No one's here in Firefox, but I'm here. I'm looking at your chats. Checking out the stats. We switched over to Firefox because Chrome seems to be having a memory leak that's poisoning the rest of the applications on the Chrome. So we switched over to Firefox because that seems to be working better. And then we can go ahead and check out Safari too. So that's about all I'm doing right now. Too many things in the world that go screw up. So what else are you doing? Well, today, 3 o'clock, we're going to be playing some World of Warcraft. Or so. I want to defrag the hard drive first. And then play some World of Warcraft. And as soon as the computer's done defragging the hard drive. And that's what else I'm doing today. I want to do a tarot reading for everybody, see how they're doing tonight. General reading for everybody. General reading for everybody, huh? Yeah. I did one yesterday. I don't know how accurate it was. Well, first, be aware this is a general reading, so it may not affect everybody the same way. So, if you... Let's get the window main camera up here. Monitor webcam. Okay, so let's get the general reading on here. Alright, so... Alright, general reading for everyone. Daily reading for the 13th of January, 2022. General reading for the 13th of January, 2022. General reading for the 13th of January, 2022. Good enough. I got the Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Emperor. So I think most people are going to have a good day. Some of you are going to be showing your crafts and your skills that you're good at. Others might be seeing the King of Cups type energy. Which is a well-respected man, devoted to the arts and nature, humanitarian compassion. In others, the Emperor card comes out for you. Emperor card number 4 is stability, power, protection, leadership, conviction, reason. So some of you guys are going to be having all three. Some of you might only have one of them. But for the majority of you guys, you're going to be having a good day. Or by yourself. I think you dropped a card. Did I? Yep. Alright. But me... Ow. Okay. What about me? What's the story of me today? That's the story of MicheleMarieDalene for the 13th of January, 2022. What's the story for MicheleMarieDalene, 13th of January, 22? How is MicheleMarieDalene in 2022 going to be doing? On January 13th, 2022, Mother Esnafala, Yahweh, Angels, Spirit Guides. MicheleMarieDalene, January 13th, 2022. I think this probably describes what we're having right now. The question is it going to stay that way? No, because it shows that you're going to turn things around, and you also got the 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands energy. 8 of Wands is crossroads, progress, success, goals, beginnings, promise. Okay, so can we clarify that 8 of Wands? 2 of Swords. Ambivalence, instability, confusion, need for guidance. Alright, clarify that. 2 of Wands. Enterprise, anticipation, pursuit. Final card for this reading. What's the final outcome going to be for today? The High Priestess number 2. Okay. So, despite some hardships, wisdom and uncommon sense of knowledge, enlightenment, intuition, comprehension. Okay, so sounds like we had some hard times today, but with the computer. But we're gonna get that fixed, and we're gonna get things back to normal today. So, like I said, probably by switching to Firefox, it's going to fix the problem with Chrome. Because Chrome has been known to be a thorn in everybody's side, especially Ed has pointed out that Chrome and his laptop hasn't really worked right for a while now. His laptop is a Chromebook, so unfortunately that means that he depends on Chrome to do his job. My day sucked, the panel was ruined. But don't worry about it, guys. The panel is actually still open. You don't know that, do you? But if Chrome can't get their software development teams to fix the problems, the memory leaks that's apparently is affecting everything, Chrome has kind of become lackluster with their development. You can't do anything about when a company basically doesn't want to fix the things that need fixing. It's kind of like my landlord, right? You can't do much when the landlord refuses to paint the building or sand or salt because he thinks he's above and beyond the reproach. The same with Google. Google has got so big that their developers that are hiring a lackluster coders to come out with products using libraries that may be buggy from the beginning, and they need to really fine-tune the software. So the panel's not ruined. But if anything, it just proves what's going on with the society at large. That the whole problem with the society is it's breaking down. Because we're all interconnected right now by software that's not very stable either. I think you're right about that. Thanks. Good news, guys, is we will be having our show, our World of Warcraft gameplay in a little while. And we'll try to get as many people together as we can. Lolly Cunningham had a ranch. Past tense. Yeah. Not on YouTube though, on Discord. Yeah. So what else we have to cover? Not much more. I just wanted to make sure everybody knows that we are, I thank you all for coming. Shortcomings or not. It was still nice to see you guys to come and join us today. But when we talked about the erosion of societal cohesion, I already did, man. I already took it away. Ask Red. I don't really know what to say about that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and get into the system and defragment the hard drive and get the show ready for World of Warcraft gameplay. So I'll try to get to World of Warcraft gameplay as fast as I can. It may take a little bit of time because it's going to have to defragment the hard drive. And but for now, I wanted to say thank you guys for coming to the show, and then I will talk to you later today. Okay? Yeah. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.